Ladies and gentlemen, love for men is a journey that begins not just with the eyes but with the heart. Unlike the whirlwind romance often depicted in stories, a man's love unfolds in stages, each marked by depth and purpose. It starts with admiration. His eyes catch a glimpse of beauty, but it's not merely physical. True admiration grows from qualities like kindness, intelligence, and a genuine connection that resonates beyond the surface. As time passes, this admiration deepens into emotional trust. Men fall in love when they feel safe to express their thoughts and vulnerabilities, knowing they will not be judged but embraced. This trust becomes the foundation for commitment, a point where a man begins to envision a shared future. He invests his energy, time, and emotions wholeheartedly because his love is rooted in respect and shared values. The journey of love for men often begins with admiration, a profound initial spark that captures their attention and piques their curiosity. This stage is not superficial, as many might assume. While physical attraction often plays a role, admiration transcends mere appearances. It delves into the essence of what makes a person captivating, unique, and extraordinary. For men, this phase is not just about noticing, it is about feeling drawn to a presence that stands out in a sea of ordinary moments. When a man admires someone, it can begin as a subtle awareness, an almost imperceptible shift in his focus. He notices the way she carries herself, the grace in her movements, or the warmth of her smile. These visual cues, while significant, are only the tip of the iceberg. What truly holds his attention are the deeper attributes, qualities that radiate from within. Kindness, confidence, intelligence, and a sense of humor are some of the traits that leave a lasting impression. Admiration is often sparked by a moment of authenticity. Perhaps he sees her engaging passionately in a conversation, standing firm in her beliefs, or showing compassion in a situation that demands understanding. These moments reveal character, and it is this authenticity that men find irresistible. When a man admires someone, he is drawn to the whole person, not just the outward facade. It is the combination of external beauty and internal substance that creates a magnetic allure. This stage is also where curiosity flourishes. Admiration ignites a desire to know more, to understand the person beyond the initial impression. He begins to pay attention to the little things, the way she speaks, her interests, her values, and her interactions with others. He listens intently, not just to her words, but to the emotions and stories behind them. This curiosity drives him to seek opportunities to be in her presence, to observe and learn, and to build a connection based on genuine interest. Admiration is not limited to grand gestures or striking appearances. Often it is the small, seemingly insignificant moments that resonate the most. The way she laughs at his jokes, the sparkle in her eyes when she talks about her passions, or the gentle kindness she extends to those around her, all these contribute to the admiration he feels. These details create a mosaic of qualities that make her unique in his eyes. This stage also highlights the importance of first impressions, but not in a conventional sense. While societal norms emphasize polished appearances and rehearsed charm, what truly captivates a man is authenticity. A genuine smile, a confident demeanor, and an open heart are far more compelling than any superficial attempt to impress. Men admire those who are comfortable in their own skin, who embrace their flaws and strengths with equal grace. Admiration can also stem from a sense of inspiration. Men often admire individuals who challenge them to grow, think differently, or strive for more. This could be through intellectual conversations, shared ambitions, or witnessing a partner's resilience in the face of adversity. The admiration rooted in inspiration goes beyond attraction. It becomes a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. For many men, admiration is a precursor to deeper feelings. It lays the foundation for emotional connection, trust, and commitment. However, it is important to note that admiration is not static. It evolves as the relationship progresses. Initial admiration may be sparked by outward qualities, but as time goes on, it is sustained by the discovery of inner beauty, shared values, and mutual respect. Admiration also involves a level of idealization. During this phase, a man may focus on the positive aspects of the person, often overlooking flaws or challenges. This idealization is not necessarily a bad thing. It reflects the hope and excitement of discovering something extraordinary. However, as the relationship deepens, this admiration must mature into a balanced appreciation of both strengths and imperfections. In the early stages, admiration may be unspoken, a silent acknowledgement of the qualities he finds captivating. He may hesitate to express his feelings, unsure if they are reciprocated or if the timing is right. Yet, even in its silence, admiration is powerful. It influences his thoughts, actions, and the way he perceives the world around him. The journey of admiration is unique for every individual. Some men may find themselves drawn to a partner's intellect, while others may be captivated by their compassion or creativity. This diversity of attraction underscores the complexity of love. It is not a one-size-fits-all experience, but a deeply personal journey that reflects individual values, preferences, and aspirations. Admiration is also a testament to the power of connection. In a world filled with countless interactions, the ability to admire someone is a reminder of the human capacity for awe and appreciation. It is a celebration of what makes each person special and a recognition of the beauty that exists in diversity. As admiration grows, it often leads to a desire for deeper connection. Men begin to invest time and effort into building a bond, seeking shared experiences that strengthen their understanding of each other. This transition from admiration to connection is where love truly begins to take shape, laying the groundwork for a meaningful and enduring relationship. For men, the journey to love takes a profound turn when admiration evolves into an emotional connection. It is in this stage that the bond begins to deepen, moving beyond surface-level attraction to the realm of genuine understanding and shared emotions. Emotional connection is the invisible thread that binds two souls together, creating a sense of intimacy and trust that becomes the foundation of love. At its core, emotional connection is about resonance, a meeting of minds and hearts where two individuals feel seen, understood, and valued. For men, this often begins with moments of vulnerability. When they feel comfortable enough to let down their guard and share their inner world, an emotional connection starts to form. This might be through sharing personal stories, discussing dreams and fears, or simply opening up about their thoughts and experiences. These moments of openness allow a man to feel accepted for who he truly is, without pretense or judgment. Men are often taught by society to suppress their emotions to appear strong and stoic. This conditioning makes the experience of emotional connection even more powerful. When a man finds someone with whom he can be his authentic self, it is both liberating and transformative. He begins to trust that this person will not only accept his vulnerabilities, but cherish them as part of his humanity. Emotional connection also grows through shared experiences. Whether it's a deep conversation, a mutual interest, or navigating challenges together, these shared moments create a sense of belonging. For men, these experiences are not just about spending time together, but about building a story, a narrative of shared memories that reinforces the bond between two people. Each moment, whether joyful or challenging, becomes a thread in the tapestry of their connection. Listening is a critical element of emotional connection. For a man to feel emotionally connected, he needs to feel heard. When someone listens to him, not just to respond, but to understand, it creates a profound sense of validation. It tells him that his thoughts and feelings matter, that he is valued for more than what he does or provides. This kind of attentive listening fosters a safe space where emotional connection can thrive. Empathy plays a crucial role in deepening this connection. When a man feels that his partner not only listens but also empathizes with his emotions, it strengthens the bond. Empathy is the ability to step into someone else's shoes, to feel their joys and sorrows as if they were your own. For men, experiencing empathy from someone they admire creates an unshakable sense of closeness and trust. Communication is another cornerstone of emotional connection. Open, honest, and respectful dialogue allows both partners to express their feelings, resolve misunderstandings, and grow together. For men, this means moving beyond the surface-level discussions and delving into meaningful topics. It is through these conversations that they begin to understand their partner's inner world, their thoughts, dreams, and values. This understanding fosters a sense of alignment and shared purpose. Humor and playfulness also contribute to emotional connection. Laughter has a unique way of bringing people closer, breaking down barriers, and creating a sense of camaraderie. When a man shares moments of joy and lightheartedness with someone, it strengthens their bond and reinforces the feeling that they are in this journey together. Humor becomes a bridge that connects their hearts, even in challenging times. Another key aspect of emotional connection is the ability to navigate conflict constructively. Disagreements are inevitable in any relationship, but how they are handled determines the strength of the emotional bond. For men, feeling emotionally connected means knowing that conflicts can be addressed with mutual respect and a focus on resolution rather than blame. This approach not only resolves issues, but also deepens trust and understanding. Physical touch, though often associated with attraction, also plays a role in emotional connection. Simple gestures like a reassuring hand on the shoulder, a warm hug, or a gentle touch on the arm convey care and affection. These nonverbal cues reinforce the emotional bond, providing comfort and reassurance that words alone cannot. Men also value emotional connection through shared goals and values. When they see alignment in their vision for the future, their aspirations, and their principles, it creates a sense of unity. This shared sense of purpose becomes a guiding force in their relationship, giving them something to strive for together. Emotional connection thrives on authenticity. For a man to feel deeply connected, he needs to believe that the relationship is genuine, that both partners are being true to themselves and each other. Pretenses and facades hinder connection, while authenticity fosters trust and intimacy. When a man feels that he can be his authentic self without fear of judgment, it paves the way for a deeper bond. Time and consistency also play a significant role in building an emotional connection. It is not something that happens overnight, but a process that unfolds through regular interactions and shared moments. For men, consistency in actions, words, and intentions builds confidence in the relationship, allowing the connection to grow steadily over time. Emotional connection is also about mutual support. For men, knowing that their partner is there for them in both good times and bad is deeply reassuring. This support is not just about offering solutions, but being a source of encouragement, understanding, and strength. It tells a man that he is not alone, that someone is walking beside him on his journey. Trust is the backbone of emotional connection. Without trust, the connection remains superficial and fragile. For men, building trust means showing reliability, honesty, and loyalty. It also means being trustworthy themselves, honoring their words and actions, and prioritizing the well-being of the relationship. Spiritual connection can also enhance emotional intimacy. For some men, sharing a sense of faith or spirituality adds another layer of depth to their bond. It creates a shared foundation that transcends the physical and emotional, connecting them on a higher plane of understanding and purpose. Ultimately, emotional connection is about feeling a sense of partnership, a realization that they are not just two individuals, but a team, supporting and uplifting each other as they navigate life together. Trust is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship, and for men, it serves as the foundation upon which love can truly flourish. In the journey of falling in love, trust evolves from a cautious beginning to an unshakable bond. It is not simply given, it is earned and cultivated through consistent actions, honest communication, and mutual respect. For men, trust is not just about reliability, it is about creating a safe space where vulnerability can exist without fear of judgment or betrayal. The development of trust begins with small, seemingly inconsequential actions. For instance, showing up on time, following through on promises, and being honest about even minor details are actions that lay the groundwork for deeper trust. These moments demonstrate reliability and integrity, qualities that are essential for building a secure connection. For men, these early interactions provide the assurance that their feelings and efforts are valued and respected. Honesty is a pillar of trust, and for men, it is especially crucial in the initial stages of a relationship. They seek authenticity and transparency, not perfection. When someone is honest about their intentions, feelings, and past experiences, it signals a willingness to build a relationship on solid ground. Men are often wary of mixed signals or hidden agendas, so clear and open communication fosters confidence and lays the foundation for trust to grow. Vulnerability is another vital element of trust. For many men, societal norms discourage the open expression of emotions, making vulnerability a challenging but transformative experience. When they feel safe enough to share their fears, insecurities, or past struggles, it is a sign that trust is taking root. This process requires reassurance and empathy from their partner. When vulnerability is met with understanding and support, it deepens the bond and strengthens the foundation of trust. Consistency is key in building and maintaining trust. For men, consistent actions speak louder than words. A partner who is dependable in both good times and bad demonstrates a level of commitment that reassures them of the relationship's stability. This consistency reinforces the belief that they can rely on their partner, not just in moments of joy, but also in times of adversity. The process of establishing trust often involves overcoming challenges together. Life is unpredictable, and relationships are tested by unforeseen circumstances or conflicts. For men, these moments serve as litmus tests for trust. How a partner responds in times of difficulty, whether they choose to communicate openly, provide support, or work toward a resolution, can significantly influence the depth of trust in the relationship. Shared resilience in the face of challenges fosters a sense of partnership and mutual reliability. Trust also involves letting go of control and embracing the uncertainties of a relationship. For men, this can be a vulnerable step, as it requires faith in their partner's intentions and actions. Letting someone in means allowing them to see parts of themselves that they may typically guard. It is a process of relinquishing the need to always be in control and choosing instead to trust the journey of the relationship. Forgiveness is an integral part of trust building. No relationship is without its imperfections, and misunderstandings or mistakes are inevitable. For men, the ability to forgive and be forgiven is a testament to the strength of the trust they share. Forgiveness does not mean ignoring wrongdoing. Rather, it is a conscious choice to address issues, learn from them, and move forward without holding grudges. This process reinforces the belief that the relationship is worth nurturing, even in the face of challenges. Trust is also about creating an environment of mutual respect. For men, this means feeling valued for who they are, not just for what they provide. Respect is shown through attentive listening, acknowledging their efforts, and appreciating their individuality. When men feel respected, it affirms their place in the relationship and strengthens the bond of trust. Communication plays a crucial role in cultivating trust. For men, open and honest conversations about expectations, boundaries, and concerns are essential. These dialogues create clarity and prevent misunderstandings, ensuring that both partners are aligned in their intentions. Communication is not just about resolving issues, it is about fostering a deeper understanding of each other's needs and desires. For men, trust extends beyond the relationship itself. It also involves trusting their partner's interactions with others. This aspect of trust is particularly significant in a world where external influences can impact a relationship. Men value partners who maintain clear boundaries and demonstrate loyalty, as it reassures them of the relationship's exclusivity and security. Trust also encompasses the ability to share dreams and aspirations. For men, knowing that their partner supports their goals and believes in their potential is deeply meaningful. This encouragement fosters a sense of partnership and shared purpose, strengthening the trust they have in each other. When a man feels that his ambitions are understood and respected, it deepens his emotional connection and reinforces his commitment to the relationship. Over time, trust becomes the bedrock upon which love is built. It transforms from an initial sense of reliability into an enduring sense of security. For men, this sense of trust allows them to fully invest in the relationship, knowing that their efforts will be reciprocated and their emotions safeguarded. Trust becomes the lens through which they view the relationship, influencing their decisions, actions, and perceptions. Trust is not a static quality. It requires ongoing effort and nurturing. For men, maintaining trust involves a balance of giving and receiving. It is about showing up consistently, being accountable for their actions, and supporting their partner in meaningful ways. At the same time, it requires being receptive to their partner's efforts and trusting in their commitment. For many men, trust is also intertwined with their sense of identity within the relationship. It reflects their confidence in their ability to contribute to the partnership and their belief in the relationship's potential for growth. When trust is strong, it empowers them to be their authentic selves, free from fear or doubt. Ultimately, trust is a shared responsibility. It is built through mutual effort, sustained by consistent actions, and deepened by moments of vulnerability and understanding. For men, trust is the anchor that keeps the relationship steady amidst life's uncertainties, providing the assurance that love is not only possible but enduring. For men, the process of falling in love often hinges on the development of an emotional connection that resonates on a profound level. This connection is not merely about shared experiences or mutual interests. It is about feeling understood, valued, and emotionally in sync with their partner. It transcends surface-level attraction and becomes a bridge that unites two individuals in a meaningful and lasting way. An emotional connection begins with a sense of comfort and ease in each other's presence. For men, this initial comfort lays the groundwork for deeper emotional intimacy. It is in these moments of relaxed interaction that they begin to let down their guard and allow themselves to be seen for who they truly are. This authenticity creates an environment where they feel accepted without judgment, fostering a sense of belonging that strengthens the bond. Listening is a cornerstone of building an emotional connection. When a man feels genuinely heard, it signals that his thoughts, feelings, and perspectives are important. This kind of active listening goes beyond simply hearing words. It involves understanding the emotions behind them and responding with empathy. For men, this level of engagement encourages them to share more openly, deepening the emotional connection. Shared experiences play a significant role in strengthening emotional bonds. For men, participating in activities or tackling challenges together fosters a sense of partnership and unity. These shared moments create memories and build a reservoir of trust and understanding. Whether it is a lighthearted adventure or navigating through a difficult situation, these experiences become the fabric of their emotional connection. For men, vulnerability is a defining element of an emotional connection. While societal norms often discourage men from expressing their emotions openly, falling in love creates a safe space for vulnerability to flourish. When a man feels secure enough to share his fears, dreams, or insecurities, it signifies that he is deeply invested in the relationship. This act of opening up strengthens the emotional bond and fosters a sense of mutual trust. Understanding and compassion are critical in nurturing an emotional connection. For men, knowing that their partner genuinely cares about their well-being and is willing to support them through challenges is deeply meaningful. Compassionate gestures, whether big or small, reinforce the belief that they are valued and cared for. This understanding creates a foundation of emotional security that allows the relationship to thrive. Communication is another vital aspect of emotional connection. For men, meaningful conversations that delve into values, goals, and emotions help them feel closer to their partner. These dialogues provide insights into each other's inner worlds, creating a deeper understanding and appreciation for one another. Open and honest communication eliminates misunderstandings and fosters a sense of alignment in the relationship. For many men, physical affection is a significant expression of emotional connection. While it is often perceived as a separate aspect of love, physical touch can serve as a powerful means of conveying emotions. Acts of affection, such as holding hands, hugs, or a gentle touch, provide reassurance and comfort. These physical gestures create a sense of closeness and intimacy that complements the emotional bond. An emotional connection is also built on the recognition of individuality. For men, feeling that their unique qualities and contributions are acknowledged fosters a sense of self-worth within the relationship. This recognition affirms their role as an equal partner and encourages them to invest more deeply in the connection. When their individuality is celebrated, it strengthens the bond and reinforces their emotional commitment. Support during times of hardship is a litmus test for emotional connection. For men, knowing that their partner is willing to stand by them during difficult times creates a sense of loyalty and trust. This support does not always have to involve grand gestures. Often, it is the small acts of kindness, patience, or encouragement that mean the most. These moments of unwavering support solidify the emotional connection and create a partnership that can withstand challenges. Humor and playfulness also play an important role in building an emotional bond. For men, sharing laughter and light-hearted moments creates a sense of joy and connection. Humor has a way of diffusing tension and bringing people closer together. These playful interactions add a layer of fun and spontaneity to the relationship, making the emotional connection feel vibrant and dynamic. Respect is a foundational aspect of emotional connection. For men, respect is not only about valuing their opinions or decisions, but also about acknowledging their boundaries and needs. A relationship built on mutual respect creates an environment where both partners feel appreciated and empowered. This respect fosters a sense of equality and partnership, strengthening the emotional connection. For men, an emotional connection often involves a sense of purpose within the relationship. Feeling that their efforts contribute to the growth and happiness of the partnership provides them with a sense of fulfillment. This purpose-driven connection motivates them to nurture the relationship and invest their energy into building a meaningful bond. Over time, the emotional connection deepens as the relationship matures. For men, this deepening involves a shift from infatuation to a more profound sense of attachment. The emotional bond becomes a source of comfort, security, and joy. It evolves into a partnership where both individuals feel seen, heard, and valued. Forgiveness and understanding are crucial in sustaining an emotional connection. No relationship is without its challenges, and for men, the ability to navigate conflicts with empathy and patience strengthens the bond. Forgiveness allows the relationship to move forward without the weight of resentment, while understanding fosters a sense of compassion and growth. For men, the emotional connection also extends to shared dreams and aspirations. Discussing future goals and envisioning a life together creates a sense of unity and shared purpose. This forward-looking perspective strengthens the emotional bond and provides a roadmap for the relationship's growth. When men feel that their partner is aligned with their vision for the future, it deepens their emotional investment. An emotional connection is not static, it requires continuous effort and nurturing. For men, this involves maintaining open communication, showing appreciation, and being present in the relationship. It is about finding ways to connect on a daily basis, whether through meaningful conversations, shared activities, or simple gestures of love. This ongoing effort ensures that the emotional bond remains strong and vibrant. The emotional connection also provides a sense of balance within the relationship. For men, this balance involves giving and receiving love in equal measure. It is about feeling supported while also providing support, creating a dynamic where both partners feel valued and understood. This reciprocity strengthens the emotional connection and fosters a sense of harmony in the relationship. Ultimately, the emotional connection becomes the heart of the relationship. For men, it is the anchor that keeps them grounded and invested in their partner. It is through this connection that they experience the depth and richness of love, finding joy and meaning in the shared journey. The emotional bond transcends words and actions, becoming a powerful force that unites two individuals in a profound and enduring way. In the journey of falling in love, trust emerges as a foundational pillar that defines and shapes the relationship. For men, trust is not something that is automatically given. It is built gradually through consistent actions, shared experiences, and mutual understanding. It serves as the invisible thread that weaves security, loyalty, and commitment into the fabric of a growing connection. Trust begins to form when a man observes reliability in his partner's actions and words. Consistency plays a crucial role here, as it demonstrates that promises are kept and intentions align with behaviors. When men notice this alignment, it reassures them that the relationship is based on integrity, which becomes a stepping stone for deeper emotional investment. Another key element of trust for men is honesty. Transparent communication is vital in cultivating a bond where they feel safe to share their thoughts, fears, and vulnerabilities. When a partner speaks the truth, even in difficult situations, it sends a powerful message of respect and authenticity. This honesty fosters an environment where men can lower their defenses and embrace the relationship with an open heart. For men, trust is often intertwined with respect. They seek a partnership where their values, opinions, and boundaries are acknowledged and upheld. Feeling respected creates a sense of validation that strengthens their confidence in the relationship. It assures them that their individuality is not only accepted but celebrated, deepening their sense of security and connection. Dependability is another cornerstone of trust. Men want to know that they can count on their partner during both joyous and challenging times. This sense of reliability is built through acts of support, whether it is offering a listening ear, standing by them during hardships, or celebrating their achievements. Dependability fosters a sense of partnership that assures men they are not alone in their journey. Trust also grows through vulnerability. For men, this involves taking the risk of opening up about their innermost thoughts and emotions. When their vulnerability is met with empathy and care, it creates a powerful bond. Knowing that they can reveal their true selves without fear of judgment or rejection solidifies their trust in the relationship and encourages them to invest even more deeply. Time is an essential factor in building trust. For men, trust often develops gradually as they witness a pattern of actions that align with words. This process requires patience and consistency. Over time, these repeated demonstrations of reliability and honesty create a solid foundation of trust that becomes unshakable. Boundaries play a critical role in fostering trust. For men, feeling that their boundaries are respected reinforces the belief that the relationship is rooted in mutual respect. This respect for boundaries extends to emotional, physical, and personal space. When boundaries are upheld, it creates an environment where trust can flourish without fear of overstepping or disregard. Forgiveness is another integral aspect of trust. In any relationship, misunderstandings and mistakes are inevitable. For men, the ability to forgive and be forgiven strengthens the bond and demonstrates that the relationship is resilient. Forgiveness allows the relationship to move forward without harboring resentment, reinforcing the belief that love is stronger than conflict. Shared experiences also contribute to the development of trust. For men, engaging in activities together or facing challenges as a team creates a sense of unity. These shared moments build a reservoir of trust that can be drawn upon during difficult times. Whether it is achieving a common goal or overcoming an obstacle, these experiences reinforce the belief that they can rely on their partner. Trust is further nurtured by open communication. For men, being able to express their thoughts and feelings without fear of misunderstanding or criticism is vital. Honest and transparent dialogues eliminate doubts and uncertainties, paving the way for a stronger connection. This open line of communication fosters trust by ensuring that both partners are on the same page. Another aspect of trust is the assurance of loyalty. For men, knowing that their partner is committed to the relationship and values it above external influences is deeply reassuring. Loyalty creates a sense of exclusivity that strengthens their emotional investment. It eliminates doubts and allows them to focus on building a future together. Trust also extends to supporting personal growth. For men, feeling that their partner encourages their aspirations and supports their ambitions reinforces the belief that the relationship is built on mutual growth. This support creates a partnership where both individuals can thrive while working towards shared and individual goals. Physical and emotional safety are crucial components of trust. For men, knowing that their partner provides a safe space where they can be themselves fosters a sense of security. This safety is not just about physical protection, but also about feeling emotionally nurtured. When men feel secure in the relationship, it deepens their trust and commitment. Trust also involves a sense of predictability. For men, knowing that their partner's actions and behaviors are consistent eliminates the fear of unexpected betrayal or disappointment. This predictability creates a stable foundation where they can fully invest their emotions without hesitation. Acknowledging and appreciating each other's efforts is another way trust is built. For men, feeling that their contributions to the relationship are recognized and valued reinforces their confidence in the partnership. This acknowledgement creates a positive cycle where trust and appreciation go hand in hand, strengthening the bond over time. Trust is also demonstrated through actions rather than words alone. For men, witnessing their partner's consistent effort to nurture the relationship builds a profound sense of belief in its longevity. Actions, whether small gestures of care or significant commitments, speak volumes about the depth of their partner's intentions. Encouraging independence within the relationship also plays a role in fostering trust. For men, feeling that their individuality is respected and that they are not overly dependent on each other strengthens the bond. This balance between togetherness and autonomy creates a dynamic where trust thrives. The process of building trust also involves addressing insecurities. For men, knowing that their partner is willing to understand and work through their insecurities fosters a sense of emotional safety. This willingness to address vulnerabilities together demonstrates that the relationship is a partnership built on mutual care and growth. Trust, for men, is not a destination but an ongoing journey. It requires continuous effort, communication, and understanding. It is about creating a relationship where both partners feel secure, valued, and supported. As trust deepens, it transforms the relationship into a sanctuary of love and commitment, where both individuals can thrive together. In the intricate dance of love, trust stands as the most enduring and essential pillar. It is the quiet assurance that allows two people to move forward together, confident in the foundation they've built. For men, trust is not merely a moment or a decision. It is a culmination of actions, respect, honesty, and vulnerability woven together over time. It's the ability to rely on a partner in moments of doubt, to feel secure in shared dreams, and to know that love is backed by unwavering loyalty. Trust transforms love from a fleeting emotion into a lasting bond. It creates a space where men feel safe to share their hearts, their fears, and their hopes without reservation. Through trust, they learn to open themselves fully, knowing that their emotions are met with care and understanding. Building trust requires patience, consistency, and a shared commitment to growth. It is about respecting boundaries, embracing forgiveness, and fostering open communication. Each moment of honesty, every shared experience, and every challenge overcome together strengthens this foundation. Trust is not a destination, but a journey, a living, breathing testament to the strength of the connection between two people. As trust deepens, it allows men to fully commit to love without fear of rejection or betrayal. It's the glue that holds a relationship steady, even in the face of life's inevitable uncertainties. In the end, trust is what transforms love from a mere feeling into an unshakable partnership built on respect, loyalty, and shared purpose. For men, falling in love is a process, but it is trust that ensures they stay in love, growing and thriving within a relationship that feels like home. Men fall in love not just by what they see, but by how someone makes them feel valued, supported, and inspired to become their best selves. When these emotions align, love becomes a profound and enduring bond that shapes their actions, decisions, and dreams.